Hello and welcome to the Infocus series section of Drishti IAS. I am 𝐈𝐀𝐒 Singh, and in today's video we will be discussing about the common uniforms at higher ranks of the army. So if we will see that there are three different segments in Indian commands, that is Indian Army, Navy and Air Force, and all three of them wear different color uniform. Indian Army is green, Indian Air Force is blue, while on the other hand Indian Navy is white. But if we will see that within Indian Army there are different rank of officers wearing different color and different types of uniforms and other materials which are included in the uniforms. So we will look into it. Let us first look at the timeline. First about the news, then how uniforms worn by senior army officers have changed, what is this step which has been taken by recently, then recent position on wearing such items in the army, what is the present scenario, then reason for making the change, that how this change about that the senior ranked officer in the army should wear a common uniform has been brought by, then about its background, tradition in other armies or the other countries' armies, in the end a mains practice question. So see, from exam relevance you need to know about first of all that what is the rule which has been followed in the Indian Army regarding the dress. So let's see the news. It has been taken by the Indian Express. Then common uniforms at higher ranks of the army, why and what will change. So common uniforms, not throughout the army, only at the higher ranks of the army. So what has happened recently, and from August 1st, all officers of the rank of brigadier and above, that is major generals, lieutenant generals and general. So brigadier and above rank people from 1st of August will be wearing common uniform items irrespective of their regional or corps affiliation. So recently what happens is that the officer or the higher rank officer belonging to different regiments wears different kind of uniforms and the other items which are included in it, because Indian Army has many different types or different regiments in it, and every single regiment have their own dress. Like for example, different regiment wears different types of caps or badges or belts. So with this, now from the rank of officers brigadier and above, they will be wearing a common uniform and other items. So let us first look at that how uniforms worn by senior army officers change. So all officers of the rank of brigadier, major general, lieutenant general and general will now wear caps of the same color. At present, different regiment people and different regiment officers wear different color caps. Common badges of rank. Till now and at present, in the present scenario, different officers of the different ranks wear different kind of badges. A common belt buckle, the belt buckle is also different in different regiments, representing some or the other signs. And a common pattern of shoes. Shoes is also different. So all these things from the rank of brigadier and above will now be from August 1st of August would be common. No longer they will wear regimental cords on their shoulders. So at present the cords which an army officer wears, cords you must be knowing that they from their pocket to their shoulder there goes a cord in the army. So depending on the different regiments of the army, different cords are worn by officers. And they will not wear any shoulder flashes like special forces, Arunachal scouts or Dogra scouts, etc. Different scouts also has different kind of flashes. Now they will all from the rank of brigadier and above will be common. There will be no item of uniform that will identify them as belonging to a particular regiment or corps. Or all officers of these higher ranks will dress alike in the same pattern of uniform. And the reason that why this is being done, I will tell you in the coming slides. Now that the higher rank officers should be wearing same and a common uniform no matter from which regiment they come from. I'll just show you Okay, look at this image. See, different cap, symbol is different, this is symbol is different. So different types of regiments, and the higher ranked officials or the officers of the army wear different types of uniforms and other items. So now moving forward, present position on wearing such items in the army. Now what is the present position? How the Indian army differentiate at present? So all officers from the rank of lieutenant to general wear uniform accoutrements, and accoutrements means additional items of dress or equipment as per their regimental or corps affiliation. So for example, see this image. So if you will see that every single cap is of different color. This is maroon in color, this is black, this is navy blue. So at present, belonging to different regiments, so the additional items like caps, badges, cords, belts, all these things differ from one regiment to another. Then infantry officers and military intelligence officers wear dark green caps or berets. Armored corps officers wear black berets. Artillery engineer, signal, air defense, EME, ASC and minor corps officer wear dark blue berets. Parachute regiment officers wear maroon or maroon beret, and army aviation corps officer wear grey berets. So what becomes challenging is that how will you as a person would identify that which officer belongs to which regiment, because many a times normal people are not aware about that which color cap or which color beret belongs to which regiment, and there are so many different berets. Then ceremonial headgear also varies from different regiments. Infantry regiment, armored corps regiment and other arms and services have a peak cap, while the regiment badge while on the other hand Gorkha Rifles Regiment, Kumaon Regiment, Garhwal Regiment and Naga Regiment, they wear a slouch hat which is called Terai hat or Gorkha hat. So I'll just show you. Okay, look at this hat. These are also different. Apart from the color, the pattern of hat is also different. While on the other hand, there is one more type like this. So all the type, first of all the type of hats, and second is the color. So from different regiment, the color and the type of hats also differs. Then infantry regiment and corps has its own pattern of lanyard which they wear around the shoulder and which tucks into the right or the left shirt pocket. Okay, look at this image. If you will see this lanyard, so this is coming from the shoulder and going into the pocket. So this is also different in different regiments. Then buttons on the uniform also vary in accordance with the regimental tradition. See, these are golden color buttons, while in some there are black, while in some there are other colors. See this shirt, this is black. These buttons are also black in color, while some buttons would be in khaki color. So rifle regiments wear black buttons, while officers of the brigade of the guards wear golden buttons. So buttons also vary from one regiment to another. Then belt has varied buckle as per regimental traditions. Then the buckle also differs in a belt. Then badges of rank also differ. So by knowing this, you should be able to understand that every single regiment has something or the other unique in themselves. So it has been said that the rank officers of brigadier and above rank, every single regiment officer should be wearing a common uniform. Now, reason for making the change. What is the reason that every single regiment, the higher rank of officers should be wearing a common uniform? Then the regimental service in the army ends at the rank of colonel for most officers who rise further. So mostly they the service ends at the rank of colonel, and all uniform affiliations with that particular regiment or corps must also end at that rank. So if a person and most of the people, if they are ending their service at certain period and a certain position, then with them the different regiment traditions should also end there only. Then any regimental parochialism that may exist is not promoted to the higher ranks. Then appointments at higher ranks can often mean commanding troops of mixed regimental lineage. Now this is where the main point lies, that the higher ranked officers many a times would be leading a mixed regimental lineage. Now mixed regimental lineage means different people from different regiments would come together and do some service. Now if those people would come and do service and would wear uniforms differently, then how will the senior and how the junior would be able to connect to the senior? So there the problem might lie. Then it is only appropriate that the senior officer commanding these troops should present themselves in a neutral uniform, because if the senior officer won't be a neutral person or won't be wearing a neutral uniform, then many a times you can see that the senior belongs to some regiment, and if the juniors also coming from the same regiment might feel that yes, the senior would be doing some favor or the other for us, while the different regiment people or the different regiment junior might feel alienated. Then about the background, until about the mid 1980s, the regimental service was till the rank of lieutenant colonel. So this was regimental service was till the rank of lieutenant colonel, and the officers of the rank of colonel and above had common uniform patterns and insignia. So the officers who were of the rank colonel and above, in earlier times they had common uniform. So it was not that since a long period of time, or it has always been like different regiment people wearing different uniforms. No, earlier they were wearing common uniform. Then colonels and brigadiers shed their regimental insignia and wore the Ashoka emblem on their cap badges. So earlier the higher ranked officers were wearing same uniforms. The color of beret was khaki, and during the time of 1980s, it was upgraded the command of a battalion or regiment to the rank of colonel, and the colonels again started wearing the regimental insignia. So till the time of 1980s, it was seen that the higher ranked officers were wearing same uniform, but during the time of 1980s and till now, it was seen that the different regiment people were wearing different uniforms. But now from 1st of August, the seniors and the higher ranked officers will be wearing a same uniform. Now let's talk about the tradition in other armies. What are the other country armies following? So the Pakistan and Bangladesh armies follow the same pattern as the British army, and Indian army also follow a same pattern as the British army, because we have inherited a lot of things from the British army. Then all regimental uniform items are discarded beyond the rank of lieutenant colonel, and all officers of the rank of brigadier and above wear similar pattern uniforms. And till the time of 1980s, we were following this, but after 1980, we did not follow it. We were wearing different uniforms from different regiments, but now from 1st of August, we will be following this practice again. Now in the end, it's time for a mains practice question. This is a 10-marker question. Critically analyze the point of wearing of common uniform at higher ranks of the army. Critically analyze is the command, so you have to write both the positive and the negative aspects. So try to do your answer writing practice, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.